into the Recap Rush Hour for Tuesday. It is September 30th. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at the Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Chevy dealers. They are the official truck partners of the Chicago Bears. And Tasty Trade, stocks, crypto, futures, options, whatever you trade, the platform you trade on should be tastytrade.com. Let's get into Bears news. We have a position that is changing starters. We'll start right there. Theo Benedet is expected to replace Braxton Jones and start at left tackle when the Bears resume after the bye week on Monday Night Football against the Commanders in Washington. That will send Braxton Jones to the bench. He was benched in game in the win over the Raiders in Las Vegas. He did play on special teams. Bears practice today and then off the rest of the week. Enjoy the bye and back at Hallis Hall next week. Ben Johnson spoke again, and here's what he said when he was asked for an assessment of where his offense stands after 4 games. Quote, I don't feel like everybody on offense yet is pulling their weight, and that's me included. There's a number of things from yesterday's game that I have to do a better job of. There's a couple of calls I got in late. There's a couple things the coaching staff, myself, we could have coached up better to give us a better chance there. Love a guy who takes accountability. He then went on to say, when you look at it as a whole, it was just a mess, man. I'm just not proud of what we put on tape. I think it's a reflection of myself. I always take it personally. I saw us getting better the first 3 weeks in a lot of ways on offense, and then this was just a little bit of a step back for us. Again, Bears off the rest of the week for the bye. With the Browns offense struggling, Coach Kevin Stefanski expected to name Dylan Gabriel as their starter. The rookie third-round pick from the University of Oregon will replace Joe Flacco, who has simply been awful in the role, despite Cleveland beating a very good Green Bay team with Flacco at the command. The offense has not come around for the Cleveland Browns. This week, it will be Cleveland and the Minnesota Vikings in London, England. Tigers went into Cleveland and beat the Guardians today 2-1 behind an absolute masterpiece from Tarek Skubal. He threw a 7-inning, just unbelievably dominant performance and struck out 14 members of the Guardians. Bulls open training camp at the Advocate Center in Chicago today. Here's today's Ankin Law Question of the day. 312-6 million for the best personal injury attorney in Illinois. The award-winning Howard Ankin. Find him at ankinlaw.com. After winning 92 games and advancing to the MLB playoffs, no matter what happens in the postseason, is this season a success for you for the Chicago Cubs? Your thoughts? Post them here. Best response, you'll get a gift card to Lou Malnati's. Go to LouMalnati's.com for a location near you and try that Buffalo chicken pizza. It is back on the menu. And our 4 seasons, heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electric stat of the day. I have a 3-pack for you. You got to hear these. Through his first 21 games, Caleb Williams has 28 touchdowns, just 8 interceptions. That is the best start to a career by a number 1 overall pick in NFL history. Pretty awesome. Here's the next one. Teams with Justin Fields as a starter are now 0-25 when the opposing team scores 20 or more points. Brutal. And finally, a baseball one. Clayton Kershaw, who will not be on the Dodgers' first-round roster. He will be used in the next round if they advance, because he wasn't going to start in this round. Well, Kershaw, who will retire at the end of the season, had an .846 winning percentage in 2025. That finishes his career with a .699 win percentage. Second best of any starting pitcher in the history of baseball. Only Al Spalding, who began his career 6 years after the Civil War ended, had a higher career win percentage. Pretty amazing. Have a great rest of your day. Tonight, it is Studio 41, Football Recap Live. Tom Waddle, Olin Kreutz, and I break down the Bears' win and talk about where they're at the bye week. Have a great rest of your day. See you at 8 o'clock. Take that.